Hello, I'm Shahnam Taheri, financial analyst and management consultant. In this series of my lectures, I will talk about credit analysis and collection policies in businesses. If you have any question or comments, you can reach me by email that I will show you on a slide.
In this lecture, I'm going to talk about the credit decision. There are a number of ways to find out whether customers are likely to pay their debts, that is, to carry out credit analysis. The most obvious indication is whether they have paid promptly in the past. Prompt payment is usually a good omen, but be aware of those customers with high credit limit and a small payment. They place a large order and then they don't pay and leave you with a large unpaid bill. If you get a new customer, you can check with some credit agency like Dun & Bradstreet and Coface in Canada. There are some criteria for credit decisions. Number one, you should get the most complete information from the company, like legal name, their business name, how long they are in business, what they sell, what they produce, and where does the company stand in the market. If it is reputable company or unknown or new company in the market, who are their managers and what are their credit rating in some credit agency. Did they have any legal problems in the past? And what are their economic conditions? Is their stock price is high, the value is down, or did they have any layoff or some problems in before? And the last things is about your cash flow needs. If you have the cash flow in short time, so you should be conservative in giving credit to the customer. But if you don't need cash at the short time and you have cash surplus, then you should be a little bit liberal policy in giving the credits. For any company that wants to give a credit, they should have a credit policy. Number one, your customers should fill a credit application form. Secondly, you should know that in which circumstances you are giving credit and how much you want to decide to give credit and what is the term. Do you want that your customer to pay in 15 days or 30 days or 60 days or 90 days? Or maybe in your credit policy for encouraging your customer to pay earlier, you offer discount for early payment or finance charge and penalty for late payment. And you should have also established a collection policy for starting action on past due invoices. You need a credit information from your customer that you be trusted on that one. It means that the information should be accurate or from an agency that are reputable. The quality of that information, like data, should be accurate. Some of our database of customers are not up to date, so you should make sure that there are updated data, and always updated the data regularly. And remember that the information that you want to get from some credit agency, it should be not very cost and expensive for you, and it should be affordable for your company. If you want to give to a customer a credit, you should look at 5 C's. The character of the company. Is company paid on time? Is they promise to pay on time? What are their characters of that company, the managers? what is their capacity to pay, means their balance sheet, their income statement shows that their capacity to pay. What is their capital, how much equity they have, the conditions, economic conditions that the company is in that one. Is it in a good condition, economic good condition with a profitable, or not in a bad conditions? And if sometimes some company ask about collateral, so collateral or promissory note can affect to give a credit to a company. In order to prevent for bad account or not paying, we should have a credit risk management. Regularly, we should monitor customer profile and see how their behavior in payment, in buying, placing orders, and what time they pay. Ask customer always to fill credit application. Remember, this is very important and can succeed you in 50% of collection. Maybe sometimes you should ask about a down payment, and if some of the business give you a personal checks, remember to ask them to bring you 2 pieces of identification and knows that these are good check, not NSF check in the future. Ways to manage credit risk. If you have your current customer, you should see their behavior from some red flags. For example, they stop buying from you, or they pay very late, or they pay partially, or they play games. For example, they say check is in the mail, but you didn't get, you won't get any check in future. Or if you want to contact them, either their phone is not ringing, or disconnected, or there is always a voice recorder, or the owner is out of the town, or is hard or cannot be reached. These are red flags that you should be careful not to continue the credit sales to these customers. And remember that the accounts receivable department should have a computer-based account receivable system that generates all the ages of the customer account. For example, in 30 days, 60 days, 30 to 60 days, 60 to 90 days, or 90 days over more. Hiring dedicated and educated person familiar with customer service, because accounts receivable persons and relation with customer is very important. Always remember, send reminder 5 to 7 days past due invoices, and if the invoices is past due for 15 to 20 days, start a conversation, and after 45 days past due invoices, give them a deadline for payment. And if they haven't paid over 60 days, then you make a final attempt. For example, give to a collection agency, or get a hard step like legal steps. Always remember to have an internal control that generate age accounts receivable by computer, and also give proper credit and monitor. These can reduce your risk, and for the next step, that is collection action. If you do this part effectively and efficiently, then 50% of your collection is done, and you don't need to go through some collection actions in the future. If you have any question or comment, you can reach me at my Gmail, shahnamtaheri@gmail.com. In next lecture, I will talk about collection tactics and policies with you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching my videos. This lecture was about credit policy. My next lecture will be about collection policies. My name is Shahnam Taheri. You can reach at shahnamtaheri@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.